Hello, welcome back. We'll start off with some scrap I just picked up. Some copper. This is copper, I know it looks just black on the camera, so I've got to sort that out. But the plan today is to separate my stainless and alley. It was all over the place, inside and out. So I need to sort all that out today. But at the same time, I've got another job going on. I've got another job going on today. We're going to tackle the hedge. Well, Heidi's going to tackle the hedge. So there should be like a 2 foot gap or 3 foot gap there. And every year it grows across and it grows up, I don't know if we can see it, up on the roof of the garage. And that's Heidi's job. And I don't think it got done last year, to be honest. So there's like 2 years of growth there. I don't mind it because it stops people coming up the side of the garage. Not that anybody would, because we fence the bottom behind the garage off for the bees and stuff, you know, a bit of wildlife. But this has gone a bit too far this year, as you can see. You can see the MTD underneath that. The Westwood and Murray are together, so you know it's just grown, especially in the last week. We've had a bit of sun, the ground's still wet. Well, I've got to sort the garage, and Heidi is sorting the hedge problem. Right, about 3 hours later, she's clipped through there, so that's good. She's got some more clear up, so you can see at the top. I'll leave that on the top for now, so birds can nest in it and do whatever they want to do. But yeah, I've put the sledgehammer and smashed it all down into that. But it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad at all, so she's done a good job of it. Well, I think most of it was at the top and grown on the side, but we have to build this up again because the dog can get underneath that bit of hedge there where it's thin, so I'll get a bit more fence to put down to the end. And in here it looks more or less the same, but I have cleaned all the copper up what was on there. Number one. Number two, took brass off of it. There were some electric bits and pieces lying around here. I've cleaned them up, took the copper off and the brass off, and I've gone through the pile of allium stainless what was here somewhere. Now they're over there, but yeah, I have a few more bits of allium I thought, and some bits of stainless what I thought was stainless, or bits what I thought was stainless with alley, and the other way around. So yeah, I mean, if you've never spark test them, all you do is put a grind on them and you see the sparks come off. It takes seconds to do. But for some reason, I've been sort of dreading it, so I sort of heap it up. I've got to sort of tidy up now, and then I've got to clean some alley up here. I've got some bits of steel and that on, plastic on, and then I've got another big heap of ironing alley to go through. But you don't want to see all that. So I'll come back in a minute. I'll try to do this over the week, I think, and then see how far we get, because there's so much to do, and there's so much happening here with Heidi doing stuff in the garden now, and I think Louis about to paint the shed or something. I'm not sure what he's doing. Right, so this is the end of day one, but do some more tomorrow. But it's Sunday on the bank holiday. Yeah, so Sunday on the bank holiday. So Heidi's done that bit of hedge. I've just been messing around cutting things up. I'll show you more of that in a second. Well, it'll be tomorrow. Then I went in and watched Ride London. Yeah, Ride London. I have done a video on that on Friday. The women's stage one come past. I've done a video and it's on my other channel. So if you're into that, check it out. It's in the description. You know what I mean. It's in the description. Anyway, there's been several things that caught me out today with like alley and stainless. There's some bits what I thought was definitely alley, and okay, I think I would have got away with them as alley, but I did get a couple of sparks, and I thought, no, so it ain't going to stainless. And like I say, the other way, I've been caught out the other way around. I've got a lot more alley than what I thought, so that's good. I think it's good. But it's just a matter of sorting everything out now, and tomorrow's plan is to clear more in here, and I'll be able to show you more stuff then, what I'm doing. But I'm finding more and more stuff, and then what happens, I start taking it apart, like these bloody things. I've got stacks of these now. But I've been taking them off the actual boards. I didn't realise I've got so many complete, like, trip units sort of thing, whatever you want to call them. But I didn't realise I've got so many of them laying around. So I haven't got no further in from the doorway, but it's getting there. But like I said, I'll show you more tomorrow. I think Heidi's now decided we're going to get rid of all this wild bit here, what we keep for the bees and that. There might be a little bit, but eventually we're going to do that. So she's ordered some more, like chicken wire, whatever you want to call it, to cover this little bit so we can keep it open. And when we keep it open, it means the dog goes round, or the dogs go round it, and therefore we keep it all down. So yeah, she's ordered some of that, just going to come in a week. Louis finished school now, so he's going to help me with the scrap. He's got a couple of weeks study leave, but you know what I'm saying, basically finished school. So he's going to help me with the scrap until he goes back, well, goes to college in September. So yeah, so what, we're going to carry on with the scrap tomorrow. I'll be second to you, so see you in a second. Right, just for I show you, this is one of the things that's caught me out. Looked at this, it's quite bendy when it's on here, but it's quite stiff and everything else. And I would have swore that was stainless, solid stainless. But ground it, no sparks. So must be alley then, mustn't it? Soft when you cut into it, but just looking at it, I'd have thought that was stainless. Right, it's the next morning, and yeah, I've still got the same shirt and I've just got bollocking for it because she wants to wash it, and I just thought, I'll last another morning or another day. I'm only out here. But I've just had a message to say that I've got some scrap to pick up. One of Louis' mates, he's got some push bikes or something to pick up, and I think it's an engine or something, a lawnmower engine or something there to pick up, and some bits. So I'm going to go and pick that up in, like I say, about an hour's time. So no point really starting in here, because I'll forget myself and I'll get carried away and I'll forget to pick the scrap up. So me and Louis are going to go and pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to film it, because I can imagine him and his mate will be going, you know, talking crap. So if not, if I don't film picking it up, I'll show you when I get back, and then we'll carry on in here. Plenty to do in here and out there. It's quite windy today as well, so I want to see if I can put the camera somewhere outside to film the bits outside as well. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Right, we just got back. Lou's took a couple of bits out already, but there's bike frames, set of Alley motorbike wheels with tyres, unfortunately. I'll take it there, Alley. I haven't looked at them yet. Louis loaded most of his. Engine with a pump on it. So a bit of Alley there. Got a bit of a stutter on there, don't I? Some rims and stuff. The neighbour brought this out, this framework. But yeah, we get it out and have a proper look. And we just nearly got wiped out. It's so funny. There's a crossroads, and somebody didn't realise there was a junction there and come straight across in front of us, doing about 60 miles an hour. And how they missed us, I don't know. But that would have been a nice one. But there you go, it's life. So I thought we'd have a quick look. So we've got yesterday some forks, BMX forks. I think they're all knackered. Little bike, ain't too bad. Could be done if he decides to do it. Up to Louis. Louis does the bikes. Got the Apollo there. That's an aluminium frame. Racing bike. BMX behind it. It's a steel frame. Another BMX. Some bits of wheels. Some rims and stuff. Yeah. Don't know what else we got. I'll have a look around. Oh, there's a bit of a scooter there as well, but up to Louis what he does with that. Alright, fence is turned up. I haven't been around it for years. The other day I only got about 5 here, so I'm going to have a look. Yeah, tree needs a bit trim. Thanks. Xbox 360. Well, there's a few gaps we need to cover. Mobility scooter. Nice little angle there. I need to do something about that because he ripped his guts out. Yeah, we need to clear that as well. And what else is in there? That's where we've struggled to get through. So to that hedge. It isn't supposed to be right over here. It's carried right back this side, but it's just been really funny about the hedge. So, there you go. Oh, that's the door behind the garage. Right, I've managed to get into the middle of the jungle. Filming. So you've got to put the fence round to there, up there, because that's where we're getting through. That's why we put this here in the first place. There you go, look at the rest of this. That's the lift fan, if anyone wanted to know what happened to it. That we've got to keep because Kai plays on it. That's got to go to auction. Oh, the dog's found this boat around there and he's going to have a crap, so that's it, isn't it? And Heidi's in there somewhere. But we've got that side done. We just want to go, we're going to carry it all the way around there and bring it up there because we've got enough of it. Right, so Heidi's tidying the fence out. I don't know what she's done. No idea, but she's tying up to poles and that we put in. She's only got so far. Not really sure how far she's got. But we've got to bodge a little bit down the bottom now, you won't be able to see. And then I've got to get some of them, you know, like nail things, you know, the fence nails. I'm going to nail this fence up along here. And then obviously it goes, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes across there to there. We've got to tile that up yet, but you don't want to see all that. Made a bit of a path in here. There's the Xbox. There's the scooter underneath there. I don't know how long that's been sitting there. I have to find the video to find out when I picked that up. God, it's got to be a good couple. God, I don't know. Got to be a good couple of years. And obviously the lift fan, that needs stripping, the wire and needs stripping off it, and then that can go to scrap. This other mini motor, it's got a scrap. That was holding the fence up as well. Got a load of cones to deal with now because they were holding the fence. It really was bodged up there just to stop because the dog was getting through that, through that side, and we solved that problem. And then we started coming because that's all fell down since. That needs to be altered anyway because that comes in. So there's this big gate there, as you can see, into their garden. Because next door we used to look after them when they were getting old. And so they used to come through there. So that needs altering anyway. But yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? It gives us just a bit more room. There's got enough room for a decent sized shed here, but I keep saying, nah, I don't want another shed down the bottom. Right. Yeah, I've trimmed these trees back as well. We'll get onto some scrap in a minute. So that's all overhanging, whatever, over there. So yeah, see what this holly. You can see how high that is. That's all right. I don't want me to pity because they were really nice. And the bees like them and that, but there's still plenty left there for them. this is sort of shady down here, so in the summer we can come down here. I've got to clear them ride-ons and that go-kart and all that. But at the moment I haven't got room to put them in the scrap pile, so I need to put all the scrap out the pile and restack it, and then I can do, then obviously I can do this bit. You can't tell where our garden starts and there's, yeah, but there you go. Right, let's get to do some scrap. Next job is to tackle this. I'm going to pull it all out and restack it because I can't get to the scrapyard for another 2 weeks. I think it's going to be before I can get there because I've got a little private job as such coming up, so yeah. Like I said before, that's in a hole, so you can't really see what's in there. But, yeah, I need to sort this out, so I'll restack it, and then I've got to go through all this lot as well. Yeah, so I ain't done a lot lately. Literally just Louis started messing around with this stuff. We got sort of delayed doing other stuff. Yeah, you alright? Had your water? Good boy, ain't you? What we ended up doing this today, finishing this. So the fence is up all the way around now, so the dog can't get out. Just did start pulling that thing out. Like I said, it's got a couple of motors. I think it's got 2 batteries on it still. Not sure. Yeah, I'm going to be sort of clearing this. We sort of got delayed on the scrap side. Right, let's get inside now, look what's happening inside. Right, so I've still got a mess in here. This is up. I'm dropping over all stuff now, so we stacked it up wrong. I won't blame anyone, but it was Heidi. It's going to fall off. Hold on. Right, yeah, it's going to fall off. So, still got this stuff to sort out. This is getting on my nerves, this bloody bench and everything else. So, this week coming, I'm going to be clearing that when I can. Don't know if I'll bother filming it, probably won't. It gets a bit boring, doesn't it? But, yeah, I need to clear this and start again. And then, like I said, I've got that heap up the top to sort out. I can't get to the scrapyard for like the next 2 weeks because I've got stuff on. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest with you. But it gives me a chance to sort this out. And prices are creeping up again. It's a bit of a weird thing going on with the scrapyards near me. They've all sort of kept the prices low, except for one of them, sort of gone mega high all of a sudden. And it's a bit weird because I know who they sell to. And yeah, the ones they sell to haven't gone the price up yet. So obviously somebody knows that the price is going up and it's going to go up it's on a big one. I think everybody's going to take the scrap in and obviously that'll drop it again. You know how it goes. Right, anyway, I think it's enough for this video. Yeah, I know it's not much about scrap on that. It's just how it's worked out. Isn't it? Just how it's worked out, isn't it, Marlo? Right, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. Bye.